Morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
It's been a while. How's everything? How's everything? What is up? I'm just waiting. Yeah? Did you see it?
Come on, go now. Why? Which country is that one?
Let me hold this.
What?
Let me hold this one.
This one?
Morning. Don't worry about that. I use this to attention to your work and not pay attention to work.
Okay, please, try your video, please.
Don't worry.
Give me, let me see the later. Sir, you do video.
Are you afraid of video? What are you hiding? Hey, why are you?
What is this
Why are you
place?
afraid of video? Are you afraid of video? Who is afraid of video? Public office. It's a public office that I can't make video by.
A video tape is not prohibited in a public office.
There's no law.
How are you? How are you? Is it around now?
I think so.
Okay.
In case you get into trouble, no, it's my house. Okay, let him.
I'm covering this one.
But just tell him to stop so that you can sit down. That's why I'm not talking to you. No. Tell him please to stop. Let him stop.
They don't have a seat.
You two can stop. You can stop also. Because last like sit down will give you a minute. That's normal person to see your head. There is no problem. Guy, stop.
Shower. No, sir. My relative, I mean.
You have to go and our leader. We are live. NYSC headquarters.
Just submitted petition and letter to the AG's office on the 16th.
Yes, sir.
With immediate effect,
Yes, sir.
release Raye's discharge certificate.
Yes, sir.
She has duly completed her 1-year compulsory NYSC certification.
Yes, sir.
That's where we are coming from. That was the promise we need to make.
Yes, sir.
That we try for it and try for it to so yeah, I'm not doing that. On what?
Okay. Let me do that.
How are you?
Okay, yes. Okay. Wow, come on.
Good morning, sir.
Adams.
Go best now. Should be the one start recording. What is?
I'm going to put my room on.
I'm going to hold. Give them up. Put that.
Okay, sir. Best. Sir, wait. Just.
Say what you wait for.
He's not even tomorrow.
All the media is going to have to really
How much? Essa aqui ninguém só nem quer zoom phone ainda. É zoom é mobile não. Phone não.
Yes.
Why are you here?
We're here on behalf of youth member, Mr. Raye, who is popularly known as Raye. who completed and served. There was 9 of us. Our room here was actually to come and collect or have the hand. That's at the moment. So I definitely want to vlog the program. We claim that he's attending the somewhere in Nigeria. So we committed with that. Very powerful, competent lawyer here today. Legally, very trusted leader. Highest authority asking him to release and discharge as a cargo competent. We also provide historical information to you that the NYSC has known over the years to see just as people who are physically very vibrant during their service year. The most popular one was of Cabinet activities now, who refused to shake hands with the military in Nigeria. I think it was in the 80s. Second was Femi Fala, who's the NYSC discharge certificate. He became a senior. They will put up panel. They will order the Nigerian government to remove. Just faithfully was also, I was also seen in Yola. Has not been released to today. And there's several cases of politically motivated seizure without position that that should end immediately. Anybody who is serving the nation can't be prevented from obtaining a political appointment, especially under civilian rule. So, the fourth person is of course very courageous leader under the pretense of just including the one and this for April. That was after we accompanied her to LGR. So that's why we are here today. That's why we came here.
All right, Mr. Sowore, some would say in spite of what has happened, I mean, what she did is in public glare. They still lean towards the fact that she still flouted NYSC rules and directives. I mean, it's in the NYSC bylaws that certain acts should not be done while in service. How would you respond to the NYSC's position?
As you all are aware, the NYSC has come out and spoken this was that she did not do violation. They did not accuse her of anything else. But we know that this is not what she did wrong. Because generally, even when it comes to law, NYSC is very lax. When you miss 3 clearances and there is something, not when you miss 1. So this is clearly retaliation for her speaking against the hardship under the we all know that.
But a follow-up statement by the NYSC also said it has absolutely nothing to do with that. I think, in fact, they mentioned something about delay in the printout of certificates and it affecting around 40% or thereabouts.
Well, if there is a delay in the printout of the certificate, that will not stop them from providing her with certificate. If there is a delay, they can give her a temporary certificate pending the time the printout has been driven away from the printout. But that's not the reason. What we know, because I met the DIG, the DG here before, personally, after I escorted her to Lagos. And I warned him against this. But you know, power corrupts and that's probably, you know, if you've met the DG before, you think he's the nicest human being in this world. He's very composed person who doesn't look it. When people come to power in Nigeria, don't trust them. It's that power that becomes their character. And absolute power is something that is native to Nigeria.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Abuse of it.
Mr. Inibehe, perhaps a few words if you would want to.
The first point I want to place on record is that what is issued to a court member upon completion of the mandatory 1-year national service is certificate of national service, not certificate of presidential service, no certificate of governmental service. It is intentionally crafted by the NYSC Act as certificate of national service, meaning service to the nation, service to the country. What that implies is that when you enroll for the NYSC, you are offering yourself in service of your nation, not in service of your president. So a co-member is not an employee of the president. A co-member is not even an employee of the DG of the NYSC. And I have also stated that a co-member is neither a civil servant nor a public servant. If you look at the NYSC Act, what has been done in the case of Rita Ogwamaye, popularly known as Raye, is again another demonstration of the abuse of state institutions in our country. Recall that this matter started in March when she said that, or referred to the president as terrible. An opinion that millions of Nigerians are in agreement with, including me who is talking to you. I will not be surprised, all of you in the media, you are also facing the challenges that the country is going through. But assuming that our opinion wasn't even factually correct, which I submit is correct, she's entitled to it. You cannot say because she has an opinion about how the governance of our country, therefore you are going to go after her because she's wearing khaki to save Nigeria. Now, in March, the persecution started. They threatened her. They summoned her. When we intervened, they backtracked. But we knew it was just for a while. What happened was that on the 7th of April, Raye went to our local government, the TIOSA, presented herself for clearance before the LGI, the local government inspector, one Mrs. Veronica Abela. Initially, the LGI said, go and join the queue. She was on the queue, it got to her turn. She asked her, go back, go to the back. Go and join the queue again. She obeyed. This kept happening. Apparently, the woman could not tell her why she did not want to clear her. Raye persisted, kept pressing, kept begging, madam, why am I not being cleared? It was until about 6 hours after she has been delayed, after she has been indemnified, after she has been verbally assaulted, that Mrs. Veronica Abela opened up to her that I cannot clear you. But let me also disclose to Nigeria that as I'm talking to you, Raye's file, every corps member has a file, which is deposited in a particular place. When they are going for their passing or their final exit from the school, they go with a copy of their file. Raye could not find her file. She messaged the LGI. I have seen the message asking the woman, madam, please, I have not found my file. The woman now called her to tell her, no need bothering. She has custody of her file. So she refused to clear her. Contrary to the misleading statement by the NYSC that she did not present herself, she did not show up. And then asked her, ordered her to get out to leave. She left. On the 11th of April, Raye went back to Mrs. Veronica Abela's office, pleading that please clear me, let me undergo my biometric so I can leave. Of course, the woman made it clear to her that look, you know what is going on, but sorry, I don't have personal issues with you, but unfortunately clearance is over. Now, in August, they're not telling us the reason why she has not been issued with a certificate of national safety is because she did not clear. It took her crying out to Nigerians for her to even know officially why a certificate has not been issued to her. Assuming that this is a legitimate disciplinary action, how come that this decision was not communicated to her? How come that she had to read on the social media handles of the NYSC that a certificate is being withheld purportedly because it is not obligated? This is an act of victimization. This is intended, and let me be clear, there's a reason why they are doing this. It is scapegoating. They are using Raye to tell Nigerians, other Nigerians who are serving, that look, the day you complain about the hunger that you are going through, about the situation of the country, this is what is going to happen to them. They are also afraid because it took Raye's intervention partly to force them to increase the allowance of government. So they are now scared that if we don't deal with Raye, other core members will continue to speak out. That is what this is about. So that message should be understood clearly. We have submitted a letter today, duly acknowledged, to the DG of the NYSC. You can see the endorsement stamp today being the 12th of August, demanding that two things be done immediately. First, we are asking that the DG should immediately cause the reversal of the unlawful 2-month extension that has been imposed on her. Secondly, that a certificate of national service should be issued to her.
Immediately.
You cannot be criminalizing or seeking to stigmatize or punish somebody for saving her country. This lady, as I speak to you, is struggling to come to terms with what is happening. She is dealing with severe trauma as I speak to you. She has even gone into isolation as I'm talking to you. She has gone into isolation because she feels that her country has betrayed her. I went through the NYSC scheme 1 year after my service. The only time I have had cause to look at my certificate was the time it was issued to me. I knew I would not need it to apply for a job. If I run for president today, our courts have said you don't need NYSC certificate. You have politicians who are holding very high positions that have not served the NYSC. The people like Raye, in fact, you don't even need to be a graduate. Aside the case of Buhari, Supreme Court has made it clear. You don't even need to be a graduate. The people like Raye, who left Cross River State, where she's from, came to Lagos, sacrificed herself at time to serve Nigeria for 1 year. The reward she's getting is this very vicious, wicked, dastardly, malicious and illegal action that has been meted on. So we condemn this in the strongest possible terms. We enjoin Nigerians to join us in deprecating what has happened. Because who is going to be next? They will target other people, and that is why, for us, it is always about the principle that we have to oppose this so that they don't continue to repeat it. Thank you.
And also to remind you that the same Victoria is a Veronica Bella. You threatened her on record. You guys remember the audio message that she sent to her, asking her to delete her criticism of the president. That is where all this started from. So when you go back to your respective media houses, don't forget that that's how all this started. The victimization started from her refusal to back down after criticizing the economic policy, the terrible economic policies of the Tinubu regime. And she did call the president terrible. And we are sad till today, the president is still a terrible human being, and he's running a terrible economic system that brought untold hardship upon the people of Nigeria. So that's our closing statement today. Yes.
One quick point that I forgot, because I know they may issue another statement. When Raye was issued with a query, she replied to the query. On the day the panel sat, I think on the 27th of June, that is the court disciplinary committee. You know what happened? The same Veronica Abela told her she can no longer find a reply. Issued her a plain sheet. Asked her to write a fresh reply because this lady was smart. In her reply, she stated that she presented herself on the 7th of April, the day for the clearance. That was contained in her reply. The woman told her she had misplaced it. But in asking her to rewrite her reply to the query before facing the committee, she told her to omit that fact, that was the only way they will help her. At that time, Raye had already resolved not to bother about this whole issue again. So she thought that that was the truth, that was a way to placate them. She obeyed, not knowing she was being manipulated. When she now went before the committee, she realized that the local government inspector was not honest with her. She then opened up to the committee on record. But despite opening up to them, this is where we are. So I want Nigerians to get that point clear, so that if they come out tomorrow and say, oh, this is the reply that she wrote to, and she admitted she did not show up on the 7th, the circumstances of that letter should be understood, that this was what transpired. Why would a core member who had been in the news all over the country, who had come under constant threats on social media, suddenly decide to stay away from biometrics to give our oppressors an excuse to justify the action? It doesn't make sense. She went for clearance for every other month. Why would she now have to stay back for the month of April? Thank you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Yes.
On another note, Mr. Sowore, I can see you're wearing another set of glasses. I just wanted to ask whether you've gotten your AI glasses back.
I haven't gotten it back. You take one, another one comes out. So if you listen to Mark Zuckerberg, I think 3 days ago, he said, if you don't have this AI glasses, you should consider yourself disabled for the future. So we're good, and if anyone of you is interested, I'm also going to be arraigned in court today for cyber crime. Over my last week arrest. So,
All right.
yeah. Thank you.
This thing is this. Someone had the property and I don't even know who is the owner self.
I'm here.
Stop the time.
Yes, finish.